Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're going deep, deep into Google's AI future.
Yeah, exciting stuff.
We've got Alphabet's latest earnings call transcript, hot off the press,
Oh, yeah.
and
This is going to be good.
it's amazing. It's absolutely packed with insights into where Google's going and honestly what it means for all of us as users.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's pretty clear that Google is like really weaving AI into every single thing they do. It's fascinating.
It is. It is.
And they've kind of laid out this three-pronged strategy, right? You got infrastructure, research, and their global reach.
Oh, I see. I see.
It creates this really powerful cycle of innovation.
That's a really great point. It's like they're not just talking about AI as this cool little feature.
Right.
It's like this is the foundation of a whole new user experience.
Totally.
One of the things that really stood out to me in the transcript was how much they're focusing on anticipating needs. Like even before you search.
Oh, absolutely. Like they want to know what you want before you even know you want it.
Yeah.
Like that's the goal. And I think like when you look at this infrastructure pillar, you see that they're making massive investments in data centers, custom designed chips. You got these things called tensor processing units, TPUs.
CPUs, okay.
TPUs and like a global fiber optic network. I mean, these are like the building blocks of their whole AI empire, really.
So they're setting the stage
Yeah.
for some serious AI power.
Oh, yeah.
And then you've got the research killer.
Yes.
Which when I think about that, I think about their work with Google DeepMind.
Absolutely. Yeah. DeepMind is like their AI research powerhouse.
It's like their secret lab.
Yeah, kind of. And they've made some incredible breakthroughs. I mean, they even won a Nobel Prize for AlphaFold. It's a tool that predicts protein structures.
Wait, Nobel Prize winning AI?
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah. I mean, it's amazing.
But how does all this research, all this amazing research, how does it translate into real world impact for someone like me?
Right. And that's where their global reach comes in. Think about it. They have billions of users.
Millions.
Billions across search, YouTube, Android, you name it. I mean, that is a massive amount of data and feedback that's just constantly flowing in, helping them refine their AI models.
Wow.
It really is it's a virtuous cycle. Like each pillar feeds into the others.
It's a beautiful thing. And we're already seeing this impact in how we search. Like, the top of the search results, now we get those AI overviews
Yes.
that give us these quick summaries. And then they're also like seamlessly integrating ads into that experience, which I think is really interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost like they're trying to like anticipate what you need before you even finish typing your query.
Yeah, it's really, really cool.
Yeah, and they've also got, you can't forget about circle to search.
Circle to search, right.
Where you can visually select information on your phone to trigger a search. It's like they're really trying to make search more intuitive and like more visual.
Yeah, and speaking of visual, I mean, Google Lens is another great example. Using your camera to search and shop. I mean, that's incredibly powerful.
Oh, it is.
And then they mentioned it's handling something like over 20 billion visual searches per month, which is just
20 billion.
It's mind-boggling.
It's amazing.
So clearly Google is betting big on AI to change how we find information, but also how we interact with the world around us.
For sure.
But they're not limiting AI to just search.
Nope.
YouTube is also evolving rapidly.
Oh, absolutely. And it's making them a ton of money, too. I mean, they just hit a major milestone, over $50 billion.
$50 billion.
$50 billion in combined ad and subscription revenue last year. I mean, that's a testament to the platform's staying power.
It's amazing, isn't it?
It's incredible. And it's really interesting to see how they're tackling this challenge of like monetizing short form content, especially with the rise of TikTok and all these other platforms. They're really leaning into YouTube TV, their streaming service, and they even snagged the rights to NFL Sunday Ticket, which is a huge deal.
That's huge. So they're really trying to capture that traditional TV audience while also keeping their massive creator base happy, right?
Yeah, they got to walk that line.
Yeah. And let's not forget about, their push into like the living room experience.
Oh, for sure.
With features like multi-view and tools for creators to organize content into episodes and seasons.
Yeah, it's like they're really blurring the lines between online video and traditional TV.
Totally.
And that actually brings us to another key area where Google is leveraging AI, Google Cloud. They reported this crazy like 35% revenue growth this quarter.
Wow.
And it's all fueled by this demand for AI-powered solutions. Businesses are clearly eager to jump on the AI bandwagon.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
So how is Google Cloud meeting that demand?
So they've got like a five-pronged approach, almost like they're offering this step-by-step pathway,
Okay.
for businesses to integrate AI. First, they provide that infrastructure,
Right.
the TPUs we were talking about, which gives them that performance advantage.
Oh, Okay.
And it attracts, big customers like LG.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So they're offering that like raw computing power that's needed for AI to thrive?
Yeah, that's step one.
What's the next step? What's next?
And then you got Vertex AI.
Vertex AI. Okay.
That's their platform for building and customizing AI models.
Yeah.
And this thing has seen like explosive growth. Like Gemini API calls have increased, get this, almost 40 times in just 6 months.
That is incredible growth. What else? What else do they have in their AI arsenal?
Well, they're also combining data analysis with AI by integrating BigQuery,
Oh, right.
Their data analysis tool with AI capabilities. Companies like Hiscox, they're an insurance firm. They're using this to streamline their risk assessment, which is pretty cool.
That's really interesting. And speaking of risk, cybersecurity is another area where Google Cloud is really focusing their efforts.
Yeah.
They're offering AI-powered threat detection and response solutions.
Uh-huh.
And they're even seeing increased adoption of tools from Mandiant, cybersecurity company they acquired. So they're really covering a lot of ground here.
Yeah, for sure.
From infrastructure to data analysis to security.
Yeah.
But what about like helping businesses connect with their customers?
Right. I mean, because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
And that's where their new customer engagement suite comes in.
Okay. The customer engagement suite.
It's designed to improve customer experiences across all platforms. I mean, think about online, in-app, call centers, you name it.
That's a lot.
It is. I mean, Volkswagen is even using it to power their virtual assistant, which is pretty cool.
That's awesome. So they really are trying to be like the go-to AI platform for everyone.
Yeah, they want it all.
From individual users like us to businesses of all sizes. It's pretty impressive.
It is, and it all comes back to their 3 pillars, right?
Right.
Infrastructure, research, and global reach. By investing so heavily in each of these areas, they're really building this incredible flywheel of AI innovation. It's pretty remarkable.
It's a pretty compelling picture. But now that we've explored all these developments, all these exciting developments, let's kind of zoom out for a second.
Yeah.
And look at the bigger picture. What does this mean for Google's business model?
Right.
And what challenges might they face in this really rapidly evolving landscape?
Yeah, I mean, that's a crucial question because at its core, Google's business model, I mean, it still revolves around advertising revenue.
Yeah.
From search and YouTube.
Of course, yeah.
But cloud services and subscriptions are definitely becoming more important.
So they're diversifying, which is smart.
Yeah, absolutely.
But what about the threats? What kind of threats might they face?
Well, I mean, competition in the AI space is really heating up. I mean, you got Microsoft.
Right.
And OpenAI making some significant strides. And let's not forget about all those startups that are vying for a piece of the AI pie. It's kind of a digital arms race.
It's a wild west out there.
It really is.
So how is Google positioned to compete in this increasingly crowded market?
Well, I mean, their deep expertise in AI research and infrastructure gives them a pretty significant advantage.
I can see that.
Plus, their diverse portfolio. I mean, they've got everything from consumer products to enterprise cloud solutions. I mean, that provides a buffer, right?
Yeah.
against disruption in any one area. I mean, it's like having multiple eggs in different baskets,
It's a smart strategy.
Yeah.
But what about the regulatory landscape? There's been a lot of talk about, antitrust scrutiny and concerns about Google's market dominance.
Oh, absolutely. That's a valid concern. I mean, ongoing antitrust scrutiny, particularly regarding search and how Google leverages its dominance, is something to watch closely for sure.
And of course, we can't forget about the economy.
Right.
How could potential downturns impact Google's advertising revenue, which is still, their bread and butter?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, economic downturns often lead to reduced advertising spending, and that could directly impact their bottom line.
So it seems like Google is navigating a pretty complex landscape here.
Yeah, for sure.
With both huge opportunities and significant challenges. What's your overall outlook on their future?
I'd say it's cautiously optimistic.
Okay.
I mean, while the challenges are real, their strengths, their AI leadership, their diverse portfolio, their global reach, I mean, all these things position them well to navigate this evolving landscape.
That's reassuring to hear. But I can't help but wonder, now that AI is so rapidly changing how we search for information and how we interact with technology, what new possibilities do you think this opens up for us, both personally and professionally?
Oh, that's a great question to consider. I mean, we've seen how AI is already making our lives easier and more efficient in countless ways, right?
Yeah.
I mean, from personalized search results to those AI-powered assistants that can handle those mundane tasks that we all hate doing. But I think we're really only just scratching the surface of AI's true potential.
I agree.
It's exciting to think about.
It is exciting.
What could be next?
Yeah. Like, I'm particularly fascinated by by AI's potential to like revolutionize learning.
Oh, yeah.
You know, imagine having an AI tutor that adapts to your individual learning style and your pace. It gives you personalized feedback and support. Or maybe an AI-powered tool that helps you discover new information and connect with experts in any fields you're interested in. I mean, the possibilities for education and personal development are pretty much endless.
Yeah.
It's really exciting.
It is. And professionally, I mean, AI can automate so many repetitive tasks,
Oh, yeah.
freeing up our time and energy for more creative and strategic work. We're already seeing this happen in fields like marketing, finance, healthcare.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And I expect that trend to just continue,
Yeah. It'll just keep going across all industries.
It's like AI is almost like giving us superpowers.
Yeah, kind of.
Augmenting our abilities and helping us achieve more than we ever thought possible. But, with great power comes great responsibility, right?
For sure.
So it's crucial that we use these powerful AI tools wisely
Yeah.
and ethically, of course.
Yeah, it's got to be responsible AI.
Yeah, to make sure that it benefits all of humanity
Yeah.
and not just a select few.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, as we move forward into this AI-powered future,
We have to engage in these thoughtful discussions
Yeah.
about this technology's implications
Right.
and work together to create a future where AI is truly a force for good.
Well said. Well, I think we've covered a lot of ground today
Yeah.
in this deep dive into Google's AI-powered future.
Yeah.
We learned about their 3 pillars of AI innovation. We explored all those exciting new features they're rolling out,
Lots of cool stuff.
across their products and services. And we even discussed, the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead.
Yeah. It's been a really fascinating journey.
It has. And I really hope our listeners have come away with a deeper understanding of how AI is shaping the world around us
Me too.
and a sense of excitement about, all the possibilities that lie ahead.
Absolutely. And I think it's important to remember that, the future of AI, it isn't predetermined.
Right.
It's something we're all shaping together.
Yeah, yeah,
So stay curious, stay engaged,
absolutely.
and let's build that future where AI empowers us all to reach our full potential.
That's a perfect note to end on. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
My pleasure.
Until next time, keep learning and keep exploring.